Every vintage photo tells a story that not everyone knows, and when they do, they are fun to watch. Here is a list of 40 vintage photos with fun facts that you must see. The fun facts behind the pictures will make you laugh out so loud that you may blow into tears. So let's get into the video. These ladies from Skegness must have been freezing their bums off wearing those vintage bathing costumes in the middle of winter. But what's even funnier is that they're standing in the middle of a snowy English town. Someone didn't tell them it's not the beach they're at. This picture looks like the furry duo has taken up a new hobby. The dynamic duo of a cat and a dog are watching their neighbors from the comfort of their balcony. Who knows what juicy gossip they'll dig up next? Stay tuned. It looks like the hotel commissioner found a new pal in the form of a DACHSHUND dog. The pup is listening with all ears, probably hoping for a promotion at the hotel. Who knows? The dog would become the next hotel manager. A funny throwback is the vintage picture of a barber shaving many guys simultaneously. It's hard not to chuckle at several men crammed into one tiny space, all getting the shaves on. This image shows two naughty cats who continued their relatives' Christmas custom of toppling the tree every year in 1966. The lively attitude of the kitty pair and the disregard for the Christmas decorations remind us of our furry friends' enduring humor and unpredictable nature. This hilarious photo of a circus act leaves us scratching our heads in confusion. Without context, it's impossible to understand what's happening. One thing is sure, these people are not your typical family next door. In the hilarious photo of families striking matches while twinning in matching outfits, one can't help but wonder if they're trying to light a fire or set a fashion trend. Either way, this family is on fire. This one is yet another funny family photo. It's like the dog decided to photobomb the picture and bring his drama to the party. While the parents are trying to smile for the camera, the dogs have other plans for the show. This photo is a side splitter. The family photo with an odd clown in the middle is equally funny and creepy. It's hard not to chuckle at the absurdity of this photo. This family is giving me some hilarious denim envy. They're like a human denim pile, a jeans Jenga tower. Jeans everywhere, but not a pair to borrow. If you thought your family had crowded gatherings, imagine having 69 kids to keep track of. This Russian supermom from SHUYA has earned her spot in the Guinness World Records. Let's hope she has a big enough dining table for all those birthday cakes. Well, look who's a grumpy face in the family photo. Baby Brittany has had enough of her family's cheesy grins. She's not afraid to show it. Thank God for cameras capturing these priceless moments. Vintage cameras don't lie, do they? Ah, the classic bowl-cut family photo. The good old days when we all looked like human mushrooms. Thank God we've evolved and moved on to better hairstyles. Otherwise, we'd all be looking like a bunch of soupy noodles. The grandma knows how to set up a table but forgot to check a mirror. But who's that strange person in the mirror? Oh wait, that's the cameraman. In the reflection, the cameraman is having a ball photobombing her Thanksgiving masterpiece. Photographs taken at the perfect moment and the right angle create a humorous mesh. Check out these funny vintage photographs captured at the perfect timing. It looks like this toddler is not getting any Easter treats this year. The Easter bunny has gone from fluffy to downright terrifying. Who knew rabbits could grow horns and carry pitchforks? Looks like this woman's playing a classic game of Guess Who with her husband. Can he guess who's standing in front of him in a bikini? But if he's a married man, he better not try. Check out these three sisters in this vintage photo. The middle one is confused with a face that could make a clown jealous. She didn't know why she made that look, but the picture will remain a humorous family heirloom for years. This vintage photo depicts a spooky-looking clown with an infant on his lap. The poor baby looks ready to bolt out of there faster than a cheetah on Red Bull. Spooky times indeed. In this vintage photograph, the monkey decided to take a side hustle as a pianist, and the puppies are his backup singers. This photo is proof that even animals can have their pawsome band. Betty White and her fluffy pal are the ultimate duos, sitting pretty in a chair so comfy it can make even the most anxious pooch relax. The classic photo captures Betty's love of animals and her friendly warmth. In this vintage photograph, a guy is pouring cow milk directly into the mouth of the cat. The strange scene shows the man and his kitty companion having a great relationship. The couple wasn't just interested in the Apollo 8 spacecraft launch, they were more interested in launching their rockets, if you know what I mean. Hopefully they didn't get distracted from the historic moment. An old photograph from 1961 of a space chimpanzee holding up a newspaper like a boss and a winning smile is a must-watch. This chimp may not have been the first in space, but he knows how to strike a pose. He's giving even the most confident human astronaut a run for their money. The guy in this photo was ahead of his time with his horticultural pursuits. Growing marijuana in the mid-70s might have seemed like a good idea, but getting caught meant a one-way ticket to prison. Look at this vintage gem. Oh, isn't it sweet? The youngin is playing personal water boy for his furry friend. Talk about puppy love. Speak his pure innocence and affection. After a dull week, sometimes we need something to cheer us and laugh about. Here are a few more pictures that will crack you up. This panda knows how to work a camera. I bet it's a pro at selfies too. And that little boy's smile is so innocent. It's a snapshot that's sure to make you smile harder. When life gives you a skyscraper, why not play golf on it? These two people from 1932 knew how to live their best lives. Who needs a boring old golf course when you can have the wind blowing your balls off the roof? Well, it looks like this exotic dancer has quite the defense. She's claiming her underwear was too big to expose anything, which begs the question, from where did she even get those massive granny panties? I'm sure she was quite the spectacle. Dad's feeling mischievous? He wants to take a picture that will make Mom angry. But what could it be? He will suggest a family photo with everyone wearing their pajamas backward. Have a look at his fancy dog, getting a private concert from his very own personal banjo player. That little kid must be a real animal whisperer to get his furry friend grooving like that. Talk about a pawsome duo. If it is not a classic case of a rebel elephant, this little cutie pie seems to have ignored the strictly no elephants sign and brought along his favorite toy for a stroll. Who could resist that innocent face, right? In the old photograph, a child got clicked while posing with his dog for the camera. It's fancier than my entire wardrobe. I wonder if they had doggy fashion shows back then. Check out this vintage snap. It captures a kid sauntering amidst a trio of penguins. The gal's pure mug and the penguins' inquisitive gaze transport you to the ageless allure of the monochrome masterpiece. Ah, the joys of learning to ride a bicycle, the thrill of the wind in your hair, and the unavoidable crash into a bush. Don't worry, it happens to the best of us. The Kashmir Giants have met their match in the form of American photographer James Rickleton. But don't worry, these towering figures aren't afraid of paparazzi action. They seem pleased to strike a pose. Even rock stars have to show their parents some love. The Kiss band members planted smooches on their folks in 1976, proving that even the most hardcore musicians have a soft side. Behold, feast your eyes upon this snapshot of a lovey-dovey duo kissing in their ancient burial chamber that's older than your great-great-great-great-great-grandma. This image opens up a portal to the vast and intricate universe of human feelings that transcends the constraints of both distance and chronology. This Enoch man is giving the young lad some target practice. Maybe one day he'll become a master hunter or end up accidentally shooting his foot. Either way, it's a learning experience. Even during the London Blitz of 1940, the milkman was determined to keep up his deliveries. Bombs bursting in the airs? No problem. As long as he had trusty legs, he'd assure everyone got their daily dose of calcium. Even the Luftwaffe couldn't stop this bride from saying, I do. She left her recently bombed home to tie the knot. Love does conquer all, even Nazi bombs. That's all for now. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this and we'll see you in the next one.